How you sleep is how you do everything. I just finished a 30-day sleep challenge and I learned that sleep is such an underrated topic. Like sleep is the best meditation. Seriously. When sleep is on point, everything else seems on point too, or at least it gets way easier. So these are my biggest learnings from the 30-day sleep challenge. Number 1, finding your why. Because discipline is not about forcing yourself. It can be, but it's tough. Like when we hear discipline, we think, yeah, it's tough. It's not easy. I gotta keep it on point. I gotta make hard decisions. I gotta stick with it. But once you find your why, and I did that halfway into the sleep challenge, once I understood my why do I want to sleep well, that's when it clicked. And don't be superficial or something. Make it really, really clear. Like, wait, where's my why? I can even show you. I sat down and I clearly wrote down, okay, why do I want to sleep well? Because it helps me achieve my dreams. Because it makes things super easy. Because it puts me in my best version and I'm going to attract the person on my side, which is in that way. Like I'm going to be super fit and healthy if sleep is on point. It's literally the difference between an easy and a hard day. That's sleep. And again, make this really clear. Take pictures. Your subconscious needs pictures. Take time, invest energy. That's going to have the biggest impact. Core insight, discipline fails when the why is weak. It gets tough when we don't have a good reason to do it. So get your why and then discipline will become easy. Nail down the why. Yeah. What else should I add here? Discipline is easy when you have the why. That's the first big learning. Second, pre-sleep emotions. And this is on the side, we all have the usual, where is it? That's the old presentation. I'm sorry, where's the usual things? The usual things are here. 8-9 hours. Almost nobody of us gets that, right? These are the other points are the things on top that I learned, but these are just, this is helping. Dark, silent, cool environment, consistent schedule, no screen lights, no stimulants, sunlight exposure during the day to get the circadian rhythm onto point, no heavy meals. I feel that impact a lot. Stress management, because we want to be in a calm state before sleep. And that connects here. How we feel before getting into sleep is gonna have an impact. If we watch, I remember those times when I watched some crazy movies before sleep. They would show up again in the dreams, right? You would wake up if you watch that horror movie before sleep, or even for me, I was always attracted to those war movies, Second World War, stuff like that. And I would feel my body processing those emotions. Because during sleep, a lot of that stuff is happening. Processing the day, especially emotions. And the more calm, the more you're able to be emotionally balanced to resolve that before sleep, the more your body is going to be able to use the sleep time as pure recovery. Which one leads to better sleep? Doom scrolling 30 minutes before bed or soft music plus darkness? Obviously, it's always going to be, if we stress before sleep, it's going to be worse sleep. If we have a super calm 30 minutes, maybe a warm shower, just relaxing music, sleep is also gonna be better. I 100% feel that. I was even using podcasts and stuff before sleep. I need a super chill podcast, like someone which really relaxes me, maybe a relaxing voice, not too specific, not too detailed. Like it's not the best time to get a lot of input. We want to do that before. Just right before sleep is not the time to have input. It's just the time to shift down. And number 3, breathing as a tool. Breathing is the metronome of our nervous system. So if our breath is slow, our system is gonna relax. If our breath is super, activated and fast, our whole system is activated. So we can use breath to slow down our system. And before bed, that's the perfect time. Also, breath helps us to get more into our body, which usually we're all in our head nowadays, right? It's not balanced anymore between the 3 areas. We should be maybe 33% in our body, 33% on our emotional body, and only 33% in our head. I guess we're more like 80% in our head and 10% in the other areas. Maybe in the body a little bit more, but it's all skewed towards the head. So especially before sleep, whatever we can do to get us more into our body, to relax the whole, not just our head, but to put attention into our body, it's going to help us, one, to have less, that overthinking. Because once we put the light on a different area, the overthinking is going to go back somewhere. It's not going to be as present. And whatever helps us to get into our body eases our sleep. So that's the 3 main points. How we feel before sleep, finding your why, and breathing as a tool. I'm still tracking my sleep right now, and I'm still having a few insights. Once more, the timing is important. But the more I am able to relax my body in bed, the better I sleep and the faster I fall asleep. So, yeah, sleep, whatever we do in life, how we sleep. No, what was the title? How we sleep is how we do everything in life. Once we get that, once we understand how important sleep actually is, things are gonna change, I promise. I hope that helps. Have a good day and see you in the next one. Bye.